Welcome to Plaitful, where every ingredient serves a purpose. My name is Carter Schlecht, and I am the Chief Operating Officer here at Plaitful. I will be overseeing daily operations, business strategy, and client interaction, and I bring managerial and customer service experience paired with a business management and entrepreneurship degree.
I'm Jake Padani. I'll be handling a lot of our financial information as well as covering some of our marketing efforts. And I'm also majoring in entrepreneurship.
Yeah, my name is Spencer. I'll be the Chief Marketing Officer. I'll be taking care of the marketing objectives and the front end design of the application. I bring marketing and client outreach experience, and I'm pairing that with a marketing, finance, and entrepreneurship degree.
I'm Hyden Anderson, and I'm taking on the role of CTO and leading technical development. I have experience making scalable full stack web applications and end-to-end machine learning pipelines, and I come with a degree in computer science and a minor in mathematics.
Our advisory board consists of Asa Brown. He's our legal and strategic advisor. He's a startup and small business attorney. Chris Darty, he's our marketing and financial advisor. He's an owner and founder of multiple ventures. And Tamara Camp, she's our small business consultant. She's a startup owner and founder. Here's a familiar situation. It's dinner time on a busy weeknight. You open the fridge to find a random assortment of ingredients, a couple vegetables, a half-used jar of pasta sauce, and a few odds and ends. Looking at the contents blankly, you kind of struggle to come up with a meal that makes sense. This scenario is far too common for college students, young professionals, and busy families. Here at Plaitful, our vision is clear. We want to make every ingredient serve a purpose, simplify meal planning for households across the country, and leverage the power of AI to streamline the meal planning process. Our core mission is to create delicious, waste-free meals using the user's ingredients they have on hand. By doing so, we're able to promote sustainable living practices by minimizing food waste and optimizing grocery shopping for our users. There are many challenges of modern life, and these can all make cooking seem like an overwhelming task. Our cutting-edge technology will take the guesswork out of meal planning, ensuring that every ingredient serves a purpose and nothing goes to waste. Food waste and meal planning are significant challenges that not only impact our daily lives, but also our wallets. Let's look at some statistics here. Looking at food waste, the average US family of four wastes about $1,600 worth of food annually. Additionally, residential food waste amounted to 43.6 million tons in 2021. This is 54% of the total food waste in the US. Food waste also contributes to 11% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. Looking at dietary restrictions, according to a 2022 Food and Health Survey, a staggering 52% of participants reported adhering to a particular diet or eating pattern, a significant increase from the 39% we saw in 2021. Additionally, 60% of Americans monitor or restrict at least one food type, making meal planning even more complex for these individuals. Looking at food inflation, we saw food prices rise 5.8% in 2023, although it may have felt like a little bit more. And we also saw at-home food prices increasing by 5% and away from home food prices like takeout increasing by 7.1%. Busy schedules and limited culinary skills can make all these things incredibly difficult for individuals to plan and prepare meals at home, forcing them to rely on less healthy and more expensive options, such as takeout or having to go on a whole grocery trip just to make one meal. Plaitful aims to solve this issue through 5 key features. Our core feature is our cutting-edge AI recipe generator. This allows users to input the ingredients they want to use at any given time and create personalized meal recommendations tailored to their dietary restrictions that are not only delicious, but also waste-free and use up those few odds and ends, the half-used jar of pasta sauce and those vegetables I was talking about earlier. We may not be able to add ingredients, but we're able to better optimize the ones they have. Flexible meal planning allows users to build weekly meal plans effortlessly. They can either select from a diverse database of recipes that we'll have, or they can generate entirely new recipes using the AI meal recipe generator, and they can add it to their plan. This approach minimizes food waste by ensuring that every ingredient serves a purpose, and they're able to save money this way as well. Our smart list shopping generator eliminates excess purchases by only recommending the ingredients you need for the week. So any of the ingredients that you already have for the recipes on your weekly meal plan, they won't be added to the shopping list. And for those focusing on maintaining a balanced diet, nutritional tracking tools are available as well. Our community platform aims to foster engagement through collaboration and allows users to connect with fellow home cooks, share recipes, exchange tips, and advice. Now let's take a look at our technical approach.
Yeah, so going into the technical approach, recommendation algorithms are utilized by many tech companies such as Amazon, Netflix, and Instagram to serve content related to the user's likes and dislikes. They're used for recommending products and movies to posts that a user might enjoy in their personalized social media feed. We are implementing a hybrid approach between content-based and collaborative-based recommender systems. Content-based filtering solely relies on the item's features. So in our case, those items would be recipes. We would perform feature extraction over the cuisine type, ingredients used, time taken, flavors, and more to build a profile for each recipe. The collaborative-based approach would utilize the community aspect of Plaitful. When other users like a recipe and another user likes the same recipe, we would assume their likes and dislikes are similar as well. Candidate recipes would be suggested if the recommendation system thinks the user would like a certain recipe based on the profile of another similar user. Continuing the technical approach, in addition to the recommendation system, we are utilizing a natural language processing model optimized for recipe generation. The main problems we're addressing with the use of the model is adapting existing recipes to be better tailored for the user's dietary preferences, such as being vegan or vegetarian, and also item restrictions like missing an ingredient. We are also applying the model to generate recipes with the ingredients the user has on hand, along with their preferences for the meal. The last solution we're addressing is the quality assurance for recipes. We're relying on community feedback such as reviews and comments to continuously adapt our ever-growing library of recipes to better reflect user expectations. The initial user preferences entered during the onboarding process will be used to adapt existing recipes and generate new ones.
Yeah, the market opportunity for Plaitful is substantial and growing rapidly. So the total available market consists of the North American health market, which was valued at $43.5 billion in 2022, with projections to hit $861.4 billion by 2030. In addition to that, our serviceable available market consists of the fitness app market in North America, which grew to $4.45 billion, with growth projected to reach $13.23 billion by 2028. And lastly, our serviceable obtainable market consists of the market for meal planning and recipe apps, which currently holds an estimated value of $476.9 million. This market is also projected to hit $1.09 billion by 2028. And in addition to that, we found that 38% of individuals aged 16 to 38 and 43% of individuals aged 39 to 64 get their meal inspiration from recipe apps and/or websites. We've identified both direct and indirect competitors. So our main direct competitors really consist of alternative recipe apps. And some of these include Tasty, which costs $3.99 per month, Mealime, which costs $2.99 per month, and PlateJoy, which costs $8 to $12 per month, depending on what subscription you have. Our indirect competitors have been identified as alternative meal kit services. So this can include HelloFresh, which costs $127 per week for a family of four, Blue Apron, which costs $126 per week for a family of four, and then ChatGPT, which costs $0 to $20, depending on what subscription you have as well. Our competitive advantage really lies in the utilization of advanced AI prediction algorithms, which provide a more accurate and tailored recipe recommendation system compared to these traditional methods that use little to no personalization. In addition to that, the combination of our features aims to simplify the entire meal prep process from start to finish. Rather than just focusing and simplifying one part of that process, Plaitful turns into a one-stop shop for all meal planning needs. Moving forward, Plaitful fosters a core community within the app, allowing users to interact, share advice, tips, recipes, stuff like that, and really fosters collaboration amongst our users. And then finally, our aggressive pricing. The cost for users to join Plaitful sets the platform apart. At a very competitive price per user, Plaitful provides a platform that accomplishes more than competitors at a price that saves users money. So for our go-to-market strategy, so our first step in our go-to-market strategy consists of attracting new users and building a core community. We plan on doing this using Google Ads, search engine optimization, influencer partnerships and social media campaigns, collaboration with online groups, and conferences and trade shows. Utilizing these as a first step in our go-to-market strategy allows us to initially reach our consumer segment and begin attracting these key users by ensuring that we have a strong online
5 minutes remaining.
and captures the attention of our users that are actively seeking for a solution like Plaitful. The next step would be collaboration with startup directories. So we plan to utilize like incubators and accelerators that are designed specifically for software as a service startups. And this is very essential for increasing our visibility and growth in the early stages. And then our last step is our partnership with Sumis Outdoors. So to make up for lack of physical advertising, we plan to partner with Sumis Outdoors, which would involve an agreement to use multiple of their billboards in downtown Seattle, T-Mobile Park, and Pike Place Market.
These are some areas of traction we've been very excited about. Firstly, Plaitful has developed an alpha prototype of its AI recipe generator, showcasing the core functionality of the platform. This prototype allows users to experience firsthand the innovative features of Plaitful, including personalized real recipe recommendations, meal planning capabilities, and smart shopping list generation. In addition to our alpha prototype, we have also developed a mobile app prototype, providing a glimpse into the user interface, design elements, and overall experience of the future Plaitful app. This prototype allows Plaitful to gather feedback from beta testers and refine app features and functionalities based on user insights. An active website has also been established as a central hub for information, updates, and resources related to its platform. The website serves as a valuable tool for engaging with prospective users, sharing company news and announcements, and providing educational content on meal planning, nutrition, and sustainability. To gain a better understanding of the target market, we've conducted extensive customer research and surveys to better understand the needs, preferences, and pain points of our target audience. We have also conducted comprehensive market analysis to assess the competitive landscape, identify market trends, and evaluate growth opportunities.
3 minutes remaining.
Within the meal planning and recipe app market, through market analysis, Plaitful has gained valuable insights into key industry players, emerging technologies, consumer driver demands, and market dynamics. An outdoor advertising agreement to increase brand visibility and reach a broader audience has been secured through Sumis Outdoor in Seattle. Through strategic advertising platforms such as billboards in downtown, Plaitful can capture the attention of potential users in high traffic areas and drive awareness of its platform. Our revenue model is subscription-based, offering tiered pricing plans with additional features and benefits, which is a common structure within the software as a service industry. Financial projections indicate steady growth over the next 5 years with a focus on profitability and scalability. The subscription cost will start at $299 a month or $29.99 per year, but we plan to add other tiers as well. We aim to build a steady user base over the first few years of operation before a larger cash infusion to better market our brand and increase cash flows. Plaitful will be asking for $1 million in equity funding to be infused after our third fiscal year. The first 2 years will be bootstrapped through private loans as well as equity funding from the founders. After establishing an avid user base, Plaitful will use this investment of $1 million to expand marketing efforts, including increased SEO and targeted ads, as well as partnerships with health-based influencers. Thanks for listening to our pitch. Please consider voting for Plaitful for the Herbert B. Jones Best Tech Venture Prize to make every ingredient serve a purpose. Thanks.
Thank you. Let's move to Q&A.
Perfect.
I have a quick question. So I find with these kind of apps for recipes and take from your collection that the actual data entry part is kind of the onerous thing. Have you considered using machine vision or AI to do that portion of it, where you can take a photo of your fridge and generate recipes?
Yeah,
from pantry?
that is actually something we were considering, using the object recognition to analyze so the users wouldn't have to input everything manually. We just haven't really gotten to that stage of the implementation yet and tested that thoroughly, so it could recognize different types of ingredients at different depths in your fridge or the different locations and such.
Yeah, and so currently with the with our AI recipe generator, the users will input core ingredients that essentially they would always have in their household, and that the AI can essentially assume that they would always have. So, you know, if you're a household that always has rice, always has soy sauce, fish sauce, you know, different households have different ingredients that they're always going to have on hand. So essentially input those core ingredients right now, and then the ingredients that you want to use at the given time. So let's say you have some chicken that's going bad and some cilantro that you need to use before the week's end. You can put those ingredients into so you can type in cilantro and chicken, and then it can use those core ingredients to essentially give you those recipe recommendations.
So like a one-time setup effort for most of it.
Yeah, for most of it, at least right now.
Can you take down your presentation so we can see you?
Yes, sorry.
Question for you. Tell us about your decision-making not to have anybody from the food industry on your team.
We are actually currently seeking someone from the food industry. We just haven't been able to secure anyone on the team yet.
I noticed in your financials that it starts in January of 2024. Do you guys currently have any customers?
Not currently. That's just for the competition. We just use this as a start date.
Okay, might want to update that.
Fair enough.
For your differentiation, it seems like you guys kind of throw out that you guys do a lot of things in this app, like it's kind of comprehensive. 2 questions. One question is, what do you think is the most valuable feature of what you guys are doing for your users and customers of this? And then my other question, I think differentiation is a really big factor here because there's a lot of other things that do this type of thing, including ChatGPT, right? They have like a sous chef function on there right now. So first question being, what is the most valuable thing you think that you guys are doing for your users and customers? And how does this differentiate from just using ChatGPT or a lot of the other apps?
Yeah, I would say our most valuable feature is just the actual AI recipe generator. And this differentiates from ChatGPT, as you can input those kind of core ingredients and also build out the weekly meal plans with it. And yeah, so this will kind of make it different from ChatGPT, because as you could go on and kind of tell it some ingredients, you are going to have to kind of continuously input that or continuously go back to that chat. And just to get that feature, that's going to cost the $20 a month, because you'll need the ChatGPT 4 to get that. And we're coming in at $299. So not only do we offer better pricing, but we also will remember the core ingredients, and you can build out the weekly meal schedules, kind of foster that. But I would say our most valuable feature is the AI recipe generator, as you can go in and kind of like the situation I pointed out at the start of the presentation. You know, you have a couple vegetables that are going bad, a half jar of pasta sauce, maybe a steak you have to use, you know, just some random ingredients. It can kind of come up with the recipe without you having to go in and input all the spices and everything, all the other ingredients you have that you would have to into ChatGPT.
I think also for differentiation from our competition, that core community that we hope to foster and create for interaction amongst our users is a big difference from our competition. A lot of our competitors are just giving the meal plan, letting users prep through a week, generating those recipes, stuff
5 minutes remaining.
where we're trying to foster that sense of community where we increase that interaction amongst users and give them a place to really interact between each other.
Yeah, and kind of adding on that too with the community aspect really helps users with kind of dietary restrictions as well, or even, you know, those with gym goals, if they're looking to kind of bulk for the season or cut down for the summer. You know, users could show either a weekly meal plan or a recipe they generated that they really enjoyed, that maybe adheres to a gluten-free or a vegan kind of restriction. So that we hope to really foster that community platform to where users can really share those together.
Tell us how you came up with your name.
Yeah, so we were kind of going through trying to figure out a name. We had some previous names, but we had done some research and found they were similar. And so we were thinking of maybe doing like a Plaitly. We wanted to do something including plate, and we ended up liking Plaitful, and we wanted to incorporate the AI into the name, so that's where we kind of got that spelling of the Plaitful.
Okay. Now, you know what a plate is, don't you? Plait?
Yeah, the braid.
A single hair, a
Yeah.
single strand of hair, and that's not what you want in your food. But I like your platform. I like where you're going. Having someone from the food industry involved or early on is going to be important. You're building out everything around it, but ultimately it's going to be about the food, and you want to make sure you've got good insights and coaching and counsel from someone who has that ability.
Yeah, I think that would also very much help to just continue to tailor our AI model to that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I wonder more about the technology part of the AI part of it is, there's a million new startups in AI now, and will one remain, or will there be so many? Because inevitably the AI has that much power. So how do you continue to keep yourself relevant, in the next even couple months?
Well, I suppose as we continue the user acquisition, it's less about the AI, but more about the data that we get from the users based on their comments, their reviews, their likes, their dislikes, and that we can use that information to continue to improve our models or develop new ones that solve issues that we come across later down the road.
Actually, I have a follow-on question to that then. You mentioned that data is valuable from your customers, and I think you're right there. Have you considered using that as a revenue stream? I mean, it seems like partnering with grocery stores or just selling ads as a possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't really thought too much about because we can collect data in all kinds of ways, but the features extracted need to be fleshed out more, as we don't really know how the users are going to be interacting with the platform as of right now. So those additional data points will be fleshed out later down the road once we start monitoring user activity and how they interact with the platform. But that is definitely a really good idea of
1 minute
expanding our
remaining.
business.
And we definitely did want to look into pairing with grocery stores, with like Instacart or Walmart Plus, where users could build out their weekly shopping list kind of based on their meal plans, and then just get all those ingredients delivered if they want. Just making it kind of more of that one-stop shop that Carter was mentioning earlier.
What conferences are you guys looking into for go-to-market?
I'm not sure if we've identified any conferences yet. I think right now we're more focusing on the online kind of strategies and really like influencer partnerships, especially on TikTok, and kind of establishing that user trust just to kind of drive a loyal customer base, as well as
Guys, your time is up. Thank you so much.